Goodbye to the Dodge Challenger. The Dodge Challenger's journey from its inception in the late 1960s to its impending farewell is a story steeped in power, passion, and American automotive heritage. This muscle car, with its thunderous engines and iconic design, etched its name not just on asphalt, but in the hearts of car enthusiasts worldwide. As we approach the end of an era with the Challenger's final models rolling off production lines, it's a poignant time to reflect on this legendary vehicle's remarkable journey. When the first Challenger model roared onto the scene, it was more than just a new entrant in the muscle car market. It was a bold statement of performance and style. Over the years, the Challenger evolved, adapting to changing times while maintaining its core ethos, a symbol of raw, unbridled American power. The Challenger wasn't merely a car, it was a cultural icon, featuring in movies, TV shows, and racing legends, embedding itself into the fabric of American pop culture. As we say goodbye to the Challenger, it's important to recognize not just the car, but the legacy it leaves behind. The Challenger was a testament to an era when horsepower reigned supreme, and the open road was a canvas for pure, exhilarating freedom. Its departure marks the end of a significant chapter in automotive history, closing the book on a story of power, rebellion, and American ingenuity. Let's start the video. 1. The birth of an icon. The early years of the Dodge Challenger. The Dodge Challenger, introduced in 1969, entered the automotive scene at the height of the American muscle car era, instantly becoming a symbol of raw power and American engineering prowess. Designed to compete with the likes of the Ford Mustang and Chevrolet Camaro, the Challenger was Dodge's answer to the growing demand for high-performance, stylish vehicles. The first-generation Challenger, spanning from 1969 to 1974, was built on Chrysler's E-body platform, shared with the Plymouth Barracuda, yet it featured a distinct, more pronounced design. This era of the Challenger was marked by a wide array of options for engines, ranging from the modest 225 cubic inch slant 6 to the monstrous 426 cubic inch Hemi V8. Among the most celebrated models was the Challenger R/T Road/Track, embodying the essence of muscle cars with its high-power engines and sporty design. The R/T, equipped with the 383 Magnum V8 as standard and offering the 440 and Hemi engines as options, was a force to be reckoned with on both the road and the track. In 1970, the Challenger T/A Trans Am was introduced to participate in the Sports Car Club of America's Trans-American Set-In Championship. It was a special edition model, featuring a detuned version of the 340 cubic inch V8, fitted with a trio of two-barrel carburetors, known as the six-pack. This model, with its unique side-exit exhausts and distinct racing stripes, has since become a collector's item. The early years of the Challenger also saw it become a cultural icon, with appearances in movies and TV shows, further cementing its status in American pop culture. However, the oil crisis of the 1970s led to a shift in the automotive market, with a growing preference for fuel-efficient vehicles. This shift signaled the end of the first generation of the Challenger, as Dodge ceased its production in 1974. The early Challenger years left an indelible mark on the automotive world, setting the stage for its enduring legacy. 2. The Challenger's dormancy and resurgence. The period following the discontinuation of the first-generation Dodge Challenger in 1974 can be described as a dormancy phase for the model. As the automotive industry shifted towards more fuel-efficient and smaller vehicles in response to the oil crisis and changing consumer preferences, the demand for muscle cars like the Challenger waned. For over 3 decades, the Challenger name lay dormant, becoming a fond memory for muscle car enthusiasts and a coveted item for classic car collectors. The Challenger's absence from the market created the sense of nostalgia for a bygone era of automotive excess and power. However, in 2008, Dodge revived the Challenger, rekindling the flame of the muscle car era. This resurrection was driven by a renewed interest in retro-style vehicles and a market that once again craved high-performance cars. The new Challenger, introduced as a 2008 model, paid homage to its 1970s predecessor with its retro-inspired design. Yet it was thoroughly modern in terms of engineering and technology. It was built on the Chrysler LC platform, a more contemporary and sophisticated framework that offered better handling and comfort. The reintroduction of the Challenger was met with enthusiasm, appealing not only to the older generation who had experienced the first iteration, but also to a new demographic of younger drivers. This new Challenger bridged the gap between past and present, offering advanced features like electronic stability control, modern infotainment systems, and efficient engine options alongside the traditional V8 power. Models like the SRT-8, equipped with a Hemi V8 engine, rekindled the spirit of the original, offering blistering performance and a visceral driving experience. The resurgence of the Challenger also sparked a renewed rivalry with its old foes, the Mustang and Camaro, reigniting the muscle car wars with a 21st-century twist. The Challenger's revival demonstrated that even in an age of increasing environmental consciousness and a shift towards electrification, there was still a strong appetite for the raw, unadulterated power of a traditional American muscle car. 3. Performance and evolution. The engineering marvels of the Challenger. Over the years, the Dodge Challenger has undergone significant evolution, transforming from a raw muscle car into a modern engineering marvel. This journey has been marked by continuous improvements in performance, technology, and comfort, making the Challenger a standout in its class. The introduction of the SRT, street and racing technology versions, particularly the SRT Hellcat and the SRT Demon, marked a pinnacle in the Challenger's performance evolution. The SRT Hellcat, unleashed in 2015, redefined muscle car performance with its supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi V8 engine, capable of producing an astounding 707 horsepower. This model wasn't just fast, it was a record-setter, becoming one of the most powerful production muscle cars ever built. The Hellcat's combination of raw power with modern technology, such as launch control and advanced traction systems, made it a beast on the track while still being manageable on the street. Taking performance to an even more extreme level, the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon was introduced in 2017. Designed for drag racing, the Demon was equipped with a version of the Hellcat's engine that produced up to 840 horsepower, with the use of high-octane race fuel. It featured specialized drag racing equipment, including Nitto drag radial tires, a trans brake, and a drag mode suspension setting. The Demon set records for the fastest quarter-mile time by a production car, and was the first production car to lift the front wheels at launch. These high-performance variants of the Challenger not only pushed the boundaries of what was possible in a muscle car, but also helped to maintain the Challenger's legendary status in a time when many competitors were focusing on efficiency and downsizing. The Challenger's ability to evolve while staying true to its muscle car roots is a testament to Dodge's engineering prowess and understanding of what muscle car enthusiasts truly desire. 4. Cultural impact. The Challenger in media and pop culture. The Dodge Challenger's impact extends far beyond the automotive industry. It has become a cultural icon, immortalized in films, television shows, and music, encapsulating the spirit of American freedom and rebellion. Its bold design and powerful presence have made it a favorite among filmmakers and artists, often used as a symbol of strength, rebellion, or sheer coolness. Perhaps the most iconic appearance of the Challenger was in the 1971 film Vanishing Point, where it was portrayed as the ultimate symbol of freedom and nonconformity. This movie cemented the Challenger's status in pop culture, portraying it as more than a car. It was a character in its own right, representing a challenge to societal norms and a desire for personal freedom. In more recent times, the Challenger has appeared in blockbuster movies like the Fast and Furious series, further associating it with high-speed action and automotive excitement. The Challenger's influence extends to television and music videos, where it is often featured to evoke a sense of nostalgia or to lend an air of coolness to characters. It has also been a muse for artists and musicians, symbolizing the quintessential American muscle car experience. Beyond its appearances on screen, the Challenger has had a significant impact on car enthusiasts and the general public. It's a frequent sight at car shows and has a dedicated fan base, with numerous clubs and online communities centered around the appreciation and preservation of Challengers. The car's long-standing presence in media and its continued popularity among enthusiasts have ensured that the Challenger is not just remembered as a relic of the past, but as a living legend that continues to inspire and excite. 5. The final models, celebrating the end of an era. The announcement of the discontinuation of the Dodge Challenger marks the end of an iconic era in automotive history, but not without a grand final. Dodge has ensured that the Challenger bows out in style, with final models that encapsulate the essence of this legendary muscle car. These additions are a tribute to the decades of power, performance, and American muscle heritage that the Challenger represents. One of the most notable final additions is the Challenger SRT Hellcat Redye, a beast in its own right. With a supercharged 6.2-liter HEMI V8 engine, it boasts an eye-watering 797 horsepower, making it one of the most powerful production muscle cars ever. This model encapsulates the Challenger's legacy of raw power, combining modern engineering with the unadulterated muscle car spirit. The Challenger also offers special editions that pay homage to its rich history. These models featured unique styling cues, exclusive badges, and enhanced performance features that harken back to the glory days of the original Challenger. The attention to detail in these final models showcases Dodge's commitment to celebrating the Challenger's heritage while providing a modern muscle car experience. The response from the automotive community and Challenger enthusiasts to these final models has been one of nostalgia, admiration, and respect. The end of the Challenger's production run is not just the conclusion of a model line. It's the closing of a significant chapter in automotive history. These final editions are not just cars, they are rolling tributes to an era that defined American automotive culture. 6. The future of muscle cars, post-Challenger era. With the curtain closing on the Dodge Challenger, questions arise about the future of the muscle car genre in an automotive landscape that is rapidly shifting towards sustainability and electrification. The Challenger, with its roaring V8 and unabashed emphasis on performance, represents an era that seems increasingly at odds with the direction of modern automotive design and consumer preferences. However, the legacy of the Challenger and its ilk might continue to influence the design and concept of future muscle cars. There is a growing trend of blending classic muscle car aesthetics with modern technology, as seen in the incorporation of electric powertrains in performance vehicles. This fusion suggests that the muscle car ethos, power, performance, and style will persist, albeit in a new, more environmentally conscious form. Automotive experts speculate that future muscle cars will likely be a blend of tradition and innovation. Electric powertrains offer the potential for instant torque and exceptional power, aligning well with the muscle car's performance-oriented nature. Additionally, advancements in battery technology and electric vehicle infrastructure could make electric muscle cars more feasible and appealing. In essence, the Challenger's departure might signal a transformation rather than an end for muscle cars. As the industry evolves, the spirit of the Challenger, its boldness, its power, and its place in American culture will likely continue to inspire and shape the future of performance vehicles. The challenge for automakers will be to capture the essence of what made cars like the Challenger iconic, while adapting to a new era of automotive technology and environmental consciousness. Conclusion. As we bid farewell to the Dodge Challenger, we close a chapter on one of the most emblematic vehicles in American automotive history. The Challenger was more than just a car. It was a symbol of an era, a manifestation of raw power and freedom, and a beacon for car enthusiasts who valued performance and style over practicality and efficiency. Its departure signifies not just the end of a model, but the culmination of a legacy that spanned over half a century. The Challenger's story is one of triumph, resilience, and evolution. From dominating the streets and racetracks in its early years to making a remarkable comeback in the 21st century, the Challenger consistently stayed true to its muscle car roots while adapting to the demands of modern times. It leaves behind a legacy of innovation, excitement, and a unique spirit that will be hard to replicate.